Hey guys, my name's Kaylee Breedlove, and you're listening to the first episode of Earworms Anonymous, right here on Sonic Scout Radio. Here on Sonic Scout, we're all about staying unsigned, unfiltered, and unstoppable, which means that everything you hear today is going to be from talented artists that haven't been discovered yet. So sit back, relax, grab a cup of coffee, or whatever you do, and let's kick things off with our first song, Steep by Step Ahead.
You belong here. Your eyes, I feel a certain shiver. It's everything that you want, you just don't know yet. I'll put you under my spell, release the fire now. Come and read my mind now and forever. Read every line you never seem to. Chase on its streets you follow after. I'll help you find what you've been looking for. I am a riddle of the modern times. I try to seek your attention whenever I like. Don't ever try to resist and break the warning sign. Let's bring your ideal world a little out of line. Come and read my mind now and forever. Read every line you never seem to. Chase all these streets you follow after. Those help you find what you've been looking for. Come and read my mind now and forever. Read every line you never seem to. Chase all these streets you follow after. Those help you find what you've been looking for. Hey, 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 So come and read my mind now and forever. Read every line you never seem to. Chase all these signs you follow after. Those help you find what you've been looking for. And come and read my mind now and forever. Read every line you never seem to. Chase all these signs you follow after. Those help you find what you've been looking for.
If you like that song, you can check them out on their YouTube channel, Steep Rock Channel. Next up, we have Set the Goals by Mouse in the Chaos.
I'm walking to the other side. Whenever I go, I leave myself to the better life. It's this
If you like that, you can find the Chaotic Crew on their SoundCloud, Apple Music, or Jamendo licensing, under the name Mouse in the Chaos. Up next, Peyote by Kinematic.
I'm asleep at the wheel and there's a cab in the highway. Yet we tear through the night like a pea out in my way. How much further is it? Aching, so exquisite. I hope we can stop in time. Now you don't wanna dance, so looking right through you. Oh, and the clothes that you wear, we don't need to stare. Now the sky is on fire and the desert is freezing. Wonder how I'm alive when I'm not even breathing. How much further is it? Aching, so exquisite. I hope we can stop in time. Now you don't wanna dance, 'cause we're looking right through you. Oh, and the clothes that you wear, we don't need to stare. Oh, but the people you know, they say what they want to. Oh, 'cause the truth of it is, we don't really care.
If you like that, you can check Kinematic out on Spotify. Our next song is One Last Time by Final Round.
Low lights, nameless music playing. Everyone you know is there. It's the time, it's the place. Everyone's been saying you can feel it in the air. Everyone's say, I think it's time we let it go. Let's do it one last time and quit it. That's what you were thinking as you're walking out the door. And then the sun, it blinds your face. Regretful, you'll look up and say, I think it's time we let it go. It's starting to wear on me, this game. One last time we'll burn and fade.
You can find more music by Final Round on Jamando Music. Changing up the vibe a little, up next is On Sale by Golden Duck Orchestra.
It's only for a day. Take a pair, I come in ocean blue, violet.
That was On Sale by Golden Duck Orchestra. If you like that, check them out on Spotify. Next up, we have Not My Problem by All My Friends Hate Me. I wonder what inspired that one.
We were best friends, we had matching scars. Never should have let it go that far. I think that I should state the facts. You're like a raging psychopath. Don't wanna mess with that. All your good's gone bad. You know that you can't change the past. I know that I can't take it back. But what I do know is I should kick your ass. You keep blaming me for all your problems. I keep saying that it's not my problem now. I don't need you, I got brand new friends. All you have is somebody's girlfriend. I think that I should state the facts. You're like a raging psychopath. Don't wanna mess with that. All your good's gone bad. You know that you can't change the past. I know that I can't take it back. But what I do know is I should kick your ass. You keep blaming me for all your problems. I keep saying that it's not my problem now. Not my problem not my problem. You keep blaming me for all your problems. I keep saying that it's not my problem now. Not my problem Not my problem now.
If you like that, go give them a follow on Spotify. That was Not My Problem by All My Friends Hate Me. Up next, we have the literal definition of a vibe. New Friends by Lou Dog.
get new friends. I know the funny names, they promise you a better life, but all you get is bad headaches. You're fearing the demons, the voices in your head, crouching in your little world where everything is in. Sometimes it's easy to run away from yourself. Open the curtain and just let the sun shine. Let the sun shine. Let the sun shine. Sometimes it's easy to run away from yourself. Sometimes it's easy, oh, 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 to run away from yourself. Sometimes some light is the only thing we need to realize, that life is not so bad as we think it. Oh, let the sunshine in, let the sunshine in, let the sunshine in. Let the sunshine in. Let the sunshine in.
You can find more songs by Lou Dog on Spotify. Our next song is Likely Story by Great White Buffalo.
What am I gonna do with this snake on my neck? It looks great!
From grace, falling down over
can find more of Great White Buffalo on YouTube and Apple Music. Next up, we're playing Grant by Headspin.
You can write it on the gravestone. Cause of death is being outlaw. So if you kill me, girl, it's not my fault. Cause without you, girl, it's not at all like it used to be. How can you be my best friend? The way you walk around so quick makes my head spin. I was in a rough patch, yeah, it's just that. Now that I got my shit together, you just might wanna reconsider all the times you were better when you call me a quitter. Now I finally get it. Holy shit, I fucking love this song. Up all night, I swear you clean me out. I'm on thin ice. I've been waiting at the change in your pocket. I'll be dating you to go like a rocket. Save it for the memories of what we were. That was then, this is now, and it's all a blur. Yeah, me and her, just cut it off in case you hadn't heard. How can you be my best friend? The way you walk around so quick makes my head spin. I was in a rough patch, yeah, it's just that. Now that I got my shit together, you just might wanna reconsider all the times you were bitter when you call me a quitter. Then I finally get her. How can you be my best friend? The way you walk around so quick makes my head spin. I was in a rough patch, yeah, it's just that. Now that I got my shit together, you just might wanna reconsider all the times you were bitter when you call me a quitter. Then I finally get her. Then I finally get her. Then I finally get her.
That was Grant by Headspin. Grant is spelled GR4NT, and you can find them on Spotify. Next up, we have I Say Assassination, You Say Genocide by The Ladies of.
I say assassination, you say genocide. I needed concentration and you needed to pulverize. Beat up walls, they cut the cross and lay it out. Before they calm you down, before they walk you out. Civilize your savage moves. Your situation should break in two. I needed isolation, but you said let's live it up. I gave you consolation and you said it's not enough. But we got word to cut the hurt that puts out before they spun us round, before they wore you down. Civilize your savage moods. Your situation should break into
If you like that song, you can find it on Jamando Music. That was I Say Assassination, You Say Genocide by the Ladies of. Up next, we have Bright Red and March Away by Ping Pong Club. If you enjoyed that song, you can find the Ping Pong Club on Spotify. Our next song is Handcrafted by Fresh Body Shop.
10,000 miles away from an aggressive home. The kids are going faster than the speed of light. Some of them will never come back. Some of them will touch the sky. Spending their holidays on a handcrafted plane. Not afraid of entering
If you enjoyed that, you can find Fresh Body Shop on Spotify, Apple Music, and YouTube. Up next, we have a song that I had to pick because of the name. Deserted Doom's Welcome Weary Feet by King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. If you like that, you can check out King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard on Spotify, YouTube, and Apple Music. Up next, we have Boy by The Different.
Straight on the flyway, a lot of light and we wow, a lot of dreams in my mind. Put a scroll on me, put a scroll on my brain. Oh, please come back. I cannot breathe and you're killing me. I need to scratch out your sick blood. Put a scroll on me, put a scroll on me, put a scroll on me. It was all for you. I could have tried to save your soul. Goodbye, my child. I wasn't safe within my side. It was all for you. I could have saved your soul. Love, good night, my sick boy. You lied. Oh, please come back. I cannot breathe and you're killing me. I need to scratch out everything. Put a scroll on me, put a scroll on me, put a scroll on me. It was all for you. I could have tried to save your soul. Goodbye, my child. I wasn't still with you in my side. It was all for you. I could have saved your soul. Good night, my sick boy. You lied. But it's running too fast to know that we know we feel. You turn around on yourself alone. Put a scroll on me, 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 put a scroll on me. It was all for you. I could have tried to save your soul. Goodbye, my child. I wasn't still within my sight. It was all for you. I could have saved your soul. Oh, good night, my sick boy. I wasn't still your pain hugs me.
You can find Boy by The Different on Jamando Music. Up next, we have Cheat on Each Other by The Wailers.
I
You can find The Wailers on Spotify, Amazon Music, and YouTube. Last but not least, we have Graveyard by The Liquid Kitchen.
In the throes of these 4 rooms, bright and iron and withered fumes, far below these sinful means, gold has flown through loosened streams. Bright and iron and withered fumes, far below my sinful means, gold has flown through loosened streams.
If you guys enjoyed that, you can find Liquid Kitchen on Spotify. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We're kicking things off on the 27th of June. That's when our first 2-hour show will air. I'm so excited, and I hope you enjoyed the music as much as I did. If you're interested in having your song played on this show, you can email me at kayleeb@sonicscoutradio.com. That's kayleeb@sonicscoutradio.com. Or you can message me on my Instagram, earworms_anonymous. See you guys soon.